Good morning everyone, today we're going to be talking about what is new in this update other than of course the Dark Falls Urgent Quest, because the new Cinquem Weapons actually drop in multiple places and not only the Urgent Quest. But before we jump into that, if you're new to the channel, I upload NGS content daily, so if you do play this game, I would really appreciate a subscribe as it really helps out the channel. Anyway, without further ado, let's begin the video. So the very first thing I want you to do when you log into the game is press escape. You want to go to systems over here, go to get campaign items, and go to receive item account. So over here I have 2 items, however if you spent any AC you also have additional 2 items. There is some apology for AC stuff. Now I don't remember what exactly it was, but you get some compensation of some sort. But either way, for the free-to-play players we get a special scratch ticket, and we also get 50 star gems, which is very nice. The next thing I want to talk about is of course the new Cinquem Weapons. Now these Cinquem Weapons do drop in combat zones, specifically Vanford Laboratories rank 3. I don't know if it drops in Mount Magnus rank 3 because ever since the update I've only been farming at Vanford Labs, simply because I just don't like Mount Magnus and Vanford Labs is my favorite grind spot. But as you can see here, I have 3 Cinquem Weapons. Now the Cinquem Weapons are dropping rapidly in price, so if we look at the bow right now, it's 3,000 Meseta for the Cinquem bow, the launcher is 29,000, and the daggers are going for 9,000 to 10,000. So these Cinquem Weapons are very easily obtained, whether you want to farm the combat zone or the Dark Falls Urgent Quest. I think it's guaranteed to get a Cinquem Weapon when you do the Dark Falls Urgent Quest. Now regarding the Cinquem Weapons, there has been a new development with the unlock potential costs. So as we can see here, it is ridiculous. So at level 1 it's 150, level 2 is 200, level 3 is 300. So this is fine. However, in order to unlock level 4, it is going to cost 600 photon scales. This is a first. With all of the old weapons, in order to unlock the level 4, all we needed were NEX cubes. However, the Cinquem Weapons are different and they do not require any NEX cubes. However, they require 600 photon scales. So this is going to take a very long time, simply because when you add all of this together, that is 1,250 photon scales. If we look over here, I have 450 photon scales, so even I am still quite a ways away. So some of you guys may be asking, is it even worth going the Cinquem Weapons anymore because of this crazy cost? Well, don't worry, I will have another video where we will break this down as well as talk about the weapon potential, because I know there is quite a bit of confusion regarding this. However, on top of that, there is also the new armors, which also drop from the new Urgent Quest. We can see the armor stats is plus 25 HP, 3 PP, and 2% weapon potency. Now there are 3 different variants. There's the Zest, the Guard, as well as the Rosso. So Zest is melee, Guard is range, and Rosso is technique. And these are dropping in prices really quickly. They were quite expensive early in the day because, you know, we only had like 2 Dark Falls Urgent Quests. But recently, as more and more people get to experience the Dark Falls Urgent Quest, these prices are going to drop because the armors drop pretty often. Next thing I want to talk about is at the item lab. When we go to exchange enhancement materials and go to augment capsules, scroll down to the soul section and you will see that we can craft Irradi Soul 2s. So if you get 10 Irradi Soul 1s, you need 10 photon quartz as well as 10 duomites, and you can make Irradi Soul 2. Now, Irradi Soul 3 does drop from the new Urgent Quest, however the stats is plus 10 HP, plus 4 PP, as well as potency plus 2.25%. So keep that in mind. The Irradi Soul 3 is actually a really powerful augment. However, if you're like me and you specialize in one specific type of damage, so in my case I specialize in melee damage, so Dust Soul 3 is still going to be a better choice than Irradi Soul 3, simply because I just need melee damage and I don't need all potency damage. Now, as I was saying earlier, Vanford Labs rank 3 is now available, so you can grind here. Now it is the Strugman Bs that drop the most often in labs. So through the power of deduction, we can confirm that Mount Magnus drops A's, Vanford Labs drop B's, and Rezelforce is going to drop C's. So if you need a specific Strugman, you can farm each combat zone respectively in order to get the right ones that you need. Now last but not least, the SG Scratch has been updated, Diva of the Desert. And on top of that, our scratch count bonus has also been reset. So this is how you get the motion idle checking things out, which is where you pull out the little iPad. So if you want this motion idle, you will need to pull 30 times in order to guarantee this. I do recommend doing it anyway because the augmentation success rate plus 20% is very, very valuable, especially if you decide to augment your new weapons or your new armors, because a lot of the more expensive capsules, so the Gigastat 3s as well as the higher rank souls, so like Renna Soul and Dust Soul 3, they all have 80% success rate, so having this extra 20% is going to guarantee your success when augmenting. Now also keep in mind 2 new music CDs have been added in this current SG Scratch. So there is the Song of War Against Fate as well as the Song of Mourning the Eternal Wind. So for my NGS players out there that have never played the base game, you can do the SG Scratch or you can just rely on the free scratch every single day and eventually you will get the music CDs. Now last but not least is a friendly reminder, if you are working on the Relentless Training, February 22nd is the last day, which is the next coming maintenance, so make sure to blast through your Relentless Training if you have not yet already, because on the 22nd we will get a new season of Relentless Training with new tasks and you won't be able to work on the old one anymore, okay? Special thanks to all the members for supporting the channel, it really means a lot to me. Thank you again. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you did, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!
What can I say except you're welcome for the heals, the boosts, the